Liverpool could replace Andy Robertson with 50 million Man Utd reject. Liverpool are not the only club on the hunt for a potential left-back recruit. Manchester United have been facing ongoing issues in the left-back position for several seasons. With players like Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia struggling with injuries and inconsistency, the Old Trafford club has recently been linked to several left-backs, many of whom have also been on Liverpool's radar. Two of the names frequently mentioned are Milos Kerkez and Patrick Dorgu. Both players, currently with Bournemouth and Lecce respectively, have attracted interest from Liverpool. However, it seems Manchester United is particularly keen to push forward with a deal for Dorgu, the Denmark international, who can also play further up the field. Ruben Amorim, the coach at Sporting Lisbon, is reportedly eager to add a player with Dorgu's profile to his team to support his preferred wingback system. United's initial $27 million bid for Dorgu, however, has reportedly been rejected by Lecce, with the Italian club holding out for $40 million. Could Liverpool turn to Carreras? In addition to United's interest, Napoli is also said to be in the race for Dorgu's signature. However, if United successfully completes the deal for Dorgu, it could present an opportunity for Liverpool. That's because if United secures Dorgu, it's unlikely they will exercise the buyback option on another left-back they sold to Benfica last summer, Alvaro Carreras, who has also been linked with Liverpool. Carreras, 21, has been in outstanding form for Benfica this season, which has drawn attention from several top clubs. United sold him to Benfica for $6 million with the potential for an additional $3 million in add-ons. The English side reportedly included a buyback clause of just $18 million in his contract. However, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United is instead focusing on Dorgu. Liverpool's interest in Carreras has been long-standing, and if United backs off from a potential buyback, Carreras could become a more viable option for the Reds. The Spaniard signed a contract with Benfica until 29, and his current release clause is reported to be $50 million, which could complicate matters. But with United's focus shifting elsewhere, Liverpool may have a clearer path towards securing the young talent as a long-term successor to Andy Robertson. Arne Slot's area of concern that can only be solved with a transfer. Liverpool entered the 2024-25 season with only one senior addition to their squad during the previous summer transfer window. Federico Chiesa joined from Juventus for a potential £12 million, while Richard Hughes and Arne Slot chose to rely on the players left behind by Jurgen Klopp. Although Liverpool attempted to sign Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad by activating his $60 million release clause, the midfielder opted not to make the move to Anfield. This lack of activity left some gaps in the squad unaddressed. As the season has progressed, Liverpool have faced struggles, particularly in the center-forward position, and defensive injuries have highlighted weaknesses in squad depth. Arne Slot's concerns. One area that was overlooked in the summer and now needs attention is left back. Last season, Andy Robertson suffered a series of injuries, which led to Kostas Tsimikas stepping in to cover. While Robertson has largely remained fit this season, the 30-year-old is starting to show signs of wear and tear. Tsimikas has put pressure on Robertson for a starting spot, and it seems increasingly likely that Liverpool will need to bring in a new left-back sooner rather than later. Although a new signing might not happen this January, reports suggest that Liverpool will look for a fresh challenger for Robertson's spot next summer. A report from The Athletic stated, "Left-back has been an area of concern at times, with Andy Robertson enduring a difficult spell. Kostas Tsimikas, who was chosen over Robertson at Brentford last weekend, is not considered a long-term successor. However, strengthening in that position is more likely to happen in the summer than in the current window." Names linked to Liverpool. Several players have been linked to Liverpool for the left-back position. Among the top contenders is Milos Kerkez, along with Premier League options like Ryan Ait-Nouri and Antonee Robinson. Other names like Patrick Dorgu and Alvaro Carreras have also emerged as potential targets should Liverpool decide to strengthen further. A homegrown solution could come in the form of Callum Scanlon, who has been getting consistent first-team experience during his loan spell at Millwall. Darwin Núñez under transfer speculation. Darwin Núñez has attracted significant transfer interest this January. Anfield Watch revealed that Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal had made a $70 million bid for the Uruguayan striker, with Liverpool valuing him at 85 to medical completed. Fabrizio Romano shares key transfer update impacting Liverpool. Omar Marmoush has officially completed his medical and is now confirmed as a Manchester City player, marking a significant move that could affect Liverpool's transfer plans. This is unfortunate news for Liverpool, who had reportedly been keeping a close watch on Marmoush following his standout performances during the 2024-25 season. The Egyptian forward has impressed with 20 goals and 14 assists across 26 appearances in all competitions this term, making him a highly sought-after player. It remains to be seen how Marmoush will adjust to a team where the focal point of attack is Erling Haaland, who has committed to a massive 9.5-year contract at City. However, Marmoush's versatility and skill set certainly suggest that he has the potential to complement Haaland in Pep Guardiola's system. Meanwhile, Manchester City has been quite active in the winter transfer window, securing additional signings such as Vitor Reis and Abdulkadir Kusanov from Palmeiras and Lens, respectively. Liverpool, on the other hand, has yet to make significant progress with their contract talks, and it seems unlikely that any new players will arrive at Anfield this month. What will Liverpool miss out on? Although Marmoush would likely need to adapt his game to a supporting role, given that Mo Salah remains the undisputed leader of Liverpool's forward line, the 25-year-old's abilities would have been an excellent addition. While Salah continues to chase personal records and glory, Marmoush's technical prowess and mobility on the ball would have been invaluable in breaking down stubborn defensive setups, something Liverpool has struggled with against teams like Nottingham Forest and Brentford recently. As Michael Wimmer, Marmoush's former coach, stated, the forward excels in the spaces in between and has the ability to turn at the right moment and create opportunities with his dynamism and creativity. This type of player could have been a perfect fit for Liverpool's attacking setup, especially in tight matches where breaking down low-block defenses is key. Alhaji Malik Diouf's potential move to Liverpool. Another player linked with a move to Liverpool this January is Slavia Prague's Alhaji Malik Diouf. The Senegalese left-back has reportedly caught the eye of the Reds, with journalist Kadim Diakate revealing that Liverpool made contact with Diouf's agent earlier this month to express interest in the player as a potential long-term replacement for Andy Robertson. Diouf, when asked about the rumors in an interview with Czech outlet IDNES, admitted that he was flattered by the links but emphasized that he wouldn't consider a move unless he could be guaranteed regular playing time. I can see what is happening around me, but I'm definitely not distracted by transfer speculation. I am concentrating on myself, on Slavia. I have no reason to rush. I told my uncle, my agent, the same thing. He knows everything, he said. Would Diouf be ready for a starting role at Liverpool? From Diouf's perspective, his desire for regular game time is entirely reasonable. He wouldn't want to make a move to a club as big as Liverpool only to find himself spending most of his time on the bench. But the question remains, would Diouf be ready to step into a starting role for Liverpool's first team? While Diouf offers considerable attacking threat from the left, having scored 6 goals and provided 3 assists so far this season in the Czech League, a move to Liverpool could be a huge step for the 22-year-old. He has gained valuable experience in the Europa League with Slavia Prague, but jumping straight into the Premier League with a top club like Liverpool may be premature. It's possible that Liverpool could sign Diouf and then loan him out to another club for further development. If manager Arne Slot sees Diouf as a promising talent, but not quite ready to displace Robertson or Kostas Tsimikas in the pecking order, this would allow him to gain more first-team experience. This would also give Liverpool the opportunity to monitor his growth over the coming months before making any final decisions on his future. For now, Liverpool is likely to continue observing Diouf's performances from a distance, waiting to see if he develops into a player who could eventually contribute to the team. A decision on whether to actively pursue his signature in the near future will likely depend on how his form progresses over the remainder of the season.